Hey guys, today we're at an old abandoned trailer horn store in Kittanning, PA. It's a Trader Horn's basically the story is that Trader Horn was a old chain of department stores in the Pittsburgh area, similar to K Mart and Ames, that closed, and all of them closed in 2016 when the owner retired. And this is one of the locations. You see the old painting of the mascot on the window, and all that in repair. It's all boarded up, if you can see it. All this is boarded up and everything. The building definitely looks like an old K Mart, but this building was an old Jamesway back in the 90s. Because my parents used to go all the time, and you can see a bit of the scar from the old Jamesway sign if you can look really closely. Jamesway was another popular chain of stores that were also like K Mart. And there's more stores down this way too, but they moved out to different locations. The one was like a motorsports store called Steelers that moved out far on the highway to the left, and the battery warehouse is in a different plaza by a Dairy Queen. But they also had locations here. You can see it, the old Trader Horn sign right there. Now you can see in this looks like it might be storage. But you can see the old sign and where they moved. So you can definitely tell this used to have something in here. And this was the old battery warehouse. And the buildings also has a lot of older stuff sitting. And on the side is something very cool. It's like an old, apparently this says it was the Trader Horn headquarters. There's the slogan for it. Your favorite store and a battery warehouse delivery. Said it sold sporting goods, homes, and there's the for lease sign, because this building's for sale. I heard that they were gonna destroy it and put Gecko in here. I know they're gonna put Gecko in here, but I don't know if they're gonna tear that building down for it. But it's like a Gecko, one of those larger ones. There's one in Harmerville that's partly a little a grocery store, a convenience store, and a car wash, and I think that's what they're gonna put in place of this. But I also heard rumors that they're gonna try to put a Target in this location too, but I don't think that was true. You can see all the old stuff, and there's a lot of old abandoned trailers, semi-trailers sitting there too. One of them has graffiti on it, probably from vandals. You see the old thing. A lot of people do think this was an old K Mart, but this was a Jamesway. If you're from the area, you'd know this was a Jamesway, and if you were alive from that time. Because I remember in my Graham's old yearbook, I have sponsor advertisements, and Jamesway was one of them. So this was the old building for it. And then later in the 90s, it came Trader Horn, but then they closed all of them in 2016, because there was one in Butler too, and I don't remember where else they had one, but I knew they had one in Butler in Indiana. So I find that pretty cool. I think they're gonna put the Gecko later this year, start building it, but I don't know, because in one of the other plazas in Kittanning, they said they were gonna build an Arby's last year, but it still hasn't been built yet. So I don't know, I guess I'll just have to wait and see. But I hope you liked the video, like and subscribe for more. And I'm planning on going to Leechburg next to film the abandoned King's Family Restaurant.